Save the Children in Rwanda recently became the latest member of the NGO community to endorse cryptocurrencies after it announced the establishment of a partnership agreement with the Cardano Foundation. This arrangement became possible after Cardano installed a payment gateway that allows donations to be directly invested in African-based social enterprises with a proven impact on children, families, or youth. For Arise News, our correspondent Afia Adam has more.
Thousands of children in Rwanda will soon receive help from Save the Children, but from an unusual source, cryptocurrency. Traditionally, the reserve of the tech elite, Save the Children in Rwanda, has embarked on a new project that aims to ensure the gains associated with blockchain reach the world's most vulnerable children. The project, established in partnership with the Cardano Foundation, is the latest venture for the aid agency as it looks to new cryptocurrencies to help boost donations. Maggie Cord, Save the Children's country director in Rwanda, says cryptocurrency can be a real force for social good.
A few of us at Save the Children have an interest in how this relatively new movement towards cryptos and blockchain can be leveraged to solve problems for some of the most vulnerable children. The tech wasn't set up for that necessarily. In fact, it's mainly been the reserve of the techie elite, mainly men, to be honest. And those who've been using cryptocurrency, mainly using it to kind of increase, as a passive asset, to increase their own wealth. But there is also a large subset of folk who really believe in the equalizing power and the force for social good that crypto can constitute. And you can see that with the rise of organizations like GiveWell and the Giving Block. And so Cardano really fall into that category. We got in touch with them, and instantly there's been this great meeting of minds between our teams. It's been really exciting to see fresh ideas, enthusiasm, and a realistic but calculated hope that the brains who came up with cryptos can also come up with solutions for some of the biggest problems facing children today.
Save the Children in Rwanda can now fundraise in Cardano's cryptocurrency ADA, having installed a payment gateway which allows ADA donations to come direct to the project without intermediaries. These funds are being invested in African-based social enterprises with a proven impact on children, families or youth. Over 22,000 ADA, worth nearly $30,000 was donated through the system with hours of its launch.
Yeah, I think firstly, there's an exciting piece around transparency for Save the Children. So can Save the Children bolster trust even further by using blockchain to show a whole journey of where donations are going and be really transparent in our ways of working? Because that is an issue with the aid sector. There's a bit of mistrust and an idea that we can't really see where funds are ending up. So I think blockchain can help us with our internal ways of working. But secondly, there are so many ideas that we're working on right now, which Cardano are helping us with, on, for example, academic records on blockchain for refugee children crossing borders, or smart contracts for our social impact investment arm that Save the Children is setting up here in Rwanda. We're also starting up a project called 20 Women, whereby we use cryptos to provide unconditional cash transfers to 20 mothers for a period of 100 weeks, after which time no more cash interventions are needed, but our partners' research shows that that's enough to set them on their way and make a sustainable difference to nutritional intake and to the whole family's livelihood opportunities. There are more, they're endless, but those are just some examples, and I do think the possibilities are there. So it's just a really exciting area to be looking at right now.
Save the Children in Rwanda recently launched Kumwe Hub to bring together innovation and impact investment across Africa, with blockchain central to both. Projects such as academic records for children crossing borders, digital IDs for refugees, and lending mechanisms for the financially excluded are all in the pipeline to pilot through the project. One of their first initiatives, MicroWorks, has engaged unemployed refugee youth to earn a living through collecting AI data with their mobile phones for payment. It's the first of many planned pilots that use both tech and innovation to solve some of the biggest challenges facing children and youth today. The project is the latest digital currency initiative by Save the Children, which was the first global NGO to accept cryptocurrency. The organisation has accepted Bitcoin donations in response to Typhoon Haiyan that struck Southeast Asia and devastated the Philippines, and can now accept multiple cryptocurrencies as donations from its cryptocurrency wallet widget.
So Save the Children have been around for just over 100 years. We know well the on-the-ground issues facing children in around 120 countries. We also know well some of the best approaches on how to solve these. What we need, of course, is resource to do that with. And cryptocurrency provides another way for us to fundraise and allows a new donor base to connect with our work. We were actually one of the first charities back in 2013 to accept cryptocurrencies. And now the work that we're doing here in East Africa means that we can look not only at fundraising using blockchain, which is exciting, but it's not the be all and end all, but we can also now look at how we might use blockchain directly in our work with children.
In March 2021, the Cardano Foundation announced it was delegating more than $500 million for community-led, mission-driven stake pools on its network to help fund more than 100 charities globally. Since then, a further $270 million has been allocated to these pools, with charities such as Save the Children set to become the key beneficiaries of this initiative. So, next time you take a look in your digital wallet or consider investing, know that you can now invest in some of the world's poorest children at the same time using your cryptocurrency. Afia Dom, Arise News.
Well, another brilliant report there by Afia Adam, Arise News correspondent. Cryptocurrencies. Well, it looks like, whereas some governments reject cryptocurrency, you have a country like El Salvador saying that it will adopt cryptocurrency as its own national currency. You now find that, attitude to it is mixed. In some cases, people, accept it. And this is Save the Children Rwanda that is saying you can even make donations with cryptocurrencies. However, the major critics continue with their own argument about its fragility and all of that. But I think for me, the big issue here is, the need to support such an initiative as Save the Children.
I mean, I think those arguments are valid by the cryptocurrency critics and those that support cryptocurrency. But I think in all of this, the most important thing is the fact that technology is growing. That's an argument we cannot criticize. Money is evolving. The aspect and idea of money is evolving. I mean, when money evolved, we used to have cowrie shells and the likes and things like that. Before the Chinese now invented paper money, then money now became in card form with ATM, now cryptocurrency and the likes. But most importantly, like you said, Dr. Abati, is the impact on the life of Save the Children. And Save the Children is doing a lot for children all over the world, and even in Nigeria itself and every part of the world. And most war-torn areas, Save the Children is constantly there looking out for the interest of children, and by extension, people that are willing can also do well to help, them propagate their work amidst other great work charity organizations all over the world do. So
no, this is about children. You are very passionate about children.
You know I am. But you've said it all, haven't you? So I'm not going to be an echo.